And I turned on Big Rock, and then the flames came at me everywhere, like a blast of flames and smoke.
She got stuck while trying to escape the Palisades Fire, but she's able to share her story tonight thanks to the bravery of a firefighter. KCAL's Michele Gile has the dramatic rescue and a very special surprise. Michelle?
Well, Pat, just within the last hour, we found this firefighter that this Malibu resident has been looking for ever since he rescued her. Let's take a look at her story.
I thought I was going to die. I was praying to God to let me die from smoke inhalation, and please don't let me be burned alive.
To try and save her life, Malibu's Patty Phillips raced down the hill last week in Big Rock, blinded by thick smoke and surrounded by fire. Her dog Coda was in the car by her side, but she only got so far.
And I turned on Big Rock, and then the flames came at me everywhere, like a blast of flames and smoke. And I was blinded, and it's total vertigo. You can't see your road. You can't see in front of you. So as I drove up, all of a sudden I'm hitting these rocks, and I stopped my car. And I realized I'm not on our road. So I put it in reverse, which saved my life because I hit that boulder. If I hadn't hit that boulder, I would have rolled down the gully into the fire.
Unaware her car was stuck on a boulder, Phillips called 911, panicked and crying for help. The car would not move. She was trapped. Phillips says she was transferred to another dispatcher who explained getting to her was unlikely. Making things even scarier, Phillips had been separated from her husband, James, who'd already made it safely down to PCH. As she prayed for survival, she sent these heartbreaking texts to him. I love you. I'm in big trouble. I'm stuck. I don't know where I'm at. My car won't move. The fire, and the text ends there.
Phillips was worried the tires on her car would melt. Fire and smoke was all around her. She wasn't leaving without her dog. So she laid on her horn, honking to make noise. Patty Phillips told herself, I'm not giving up.
While this is all going on, my husband's down on PCH begging firemen to rescue me. And they're like, we won't go up there. It's too dangerous. And he finds a fireman named Malcolm, who I am trying so desperately to find from the valley, big guy. And he said to my husband had him by the collar, say, please save my wife. And Malcolm says, let's go. And he goes up and he goes, we might not make it, but we'll try.
About a half hour later, Phillips sees a fire truck coming toward her through the black smoke. It was her husband and the firefighter who she only knows as Malcolm.
I go, thank you for saving me. Thank you for saving me. He goes, we still might die. He goes, we're not out of danger. He goes, we still have to get past this fire. And he made it, but he risked his life to save mine. Like, that is a brave man, and he needs a hug from me. He needs to receive an honor like nobody else would come.
Phillips knows she can never repay Malcolm, but she wants to find him to thank him for rescuing her and for saving her life. And Pat, if you can believe this, just about 5 o'clock tonight here in Malibu, amongst all these hundreds and hundreds of firefighters, we were able to find LA County Fire Captain Malcolm Dix. Now, a couple of our KCAL viewers sent us messages about an old LMU magazine article about a graduate named Malcolm Dix. It is the same Malcolm. I called a fire station in Calabasas where the article said that he worked. Captain Dix is now at a station in Pacoima, but he is here on the Palisades Fire. He called us and we connected here at Urban Search and Rescue headquarters in Malibu. We showed Captain Dix the story, which brought a tear to his eye. We also FaceTime with the woman that he saved, Patty Phillips, and she praised him again. And she told him how grateful that she is to be alive. and thanking him again and again for his bravery. She, of course, wants to meet him as soon as possible, but he is busy. Again, he is heading up the search operations here for the USAR team, Urban Search and Rescue, on this Palisades Fire. Take a listen to what Malcolm Dix said about the rescue of Patty Phillips.
Oh yeah, no, I told my kids, my wife about it. I didn't know if I'd ever see her again. And then about just your story aired, another story aired, and all of a sudden my phone blew up because my name, a lot of people don't have it. So I'll be excited to see her again and see the husband and the dog. And I'm just glad they made it out safe because unfortunately a lot of other people didn't.
So Malcolm Dix is stationed behind me here at the USAR camp in Malibu. He did tell Patty that he will be meeting her once this disaster is over, once he is off of this fire. Again, Patty Phillips just dying to give him a big old hug and thank him for all he did for her. So that is going to be, Pat, an amazing moment to see those two reunified. It's going to be a beautiful thing.
Oh, you know, it already is. It has touched so much of us back here at the studio, Michelle, and your storytelling, putting that together. Thankful to the viewers for people responding to you to find Malcolm Dix. And yeah, he's a big guy. And so happy to be able to share these stories of hope. Thanks, Michelle.